out. Parked at Scenic and heading towards the National Tunnel. This is Monday, August 26th, 2024. Was originally, let's see about parking at the Hendersonville Park, but I didn't like that. So I came back to the tried and true Scenic, which wasn't too bad today. And here we are on the trail with, see the dark leaves on the ground. Mile marker 25.5. What I like about this is the tunnel's not that far. It's like you can park at a fairly reasonable distance and get to the tunnel fairly quickly. It's probably about a half a mile from Scenic, so not too bad. On your right. Lots of bikes today, boy. Oh. Man, more bikes today than there were on the weekend. What the heck? That lady was just bumping away, all smiles, but no helmet. That's really dumb. Plus, it's not following the rules. I don't see anybody ever enforcing these supposed rules. Hi. Hi. Well, there's a tunnel up there. You can see it from here. The National Tunnel. It's a great tunnel because it's pretty long. It curves. And it's dark and wet inside. See, the other closest place to park would be McConnell Road. But firstly, that parking area is really tiny. Secondly, they have large piles of crushed limestone. It takes up the majority of that little parking lot. So you're lucky if you can get one or two cars to park there. So that's out of the question. But that's as close to the tunnel as well, on the other side of the tunnel. Here, Scenic was back that way, and the tunnel was this way. I haven't been to this tunnel for a while. I think it might have been June. When I first came here in March or so in this year, they had the doors still shut. And it's hot today. Hot and humid. Back to that again. You wonder if they're ever going to do anything inside this tunnel. They say it's been leaking like this for decades. It's known for the water and the ice in the winter. If they were ever to fix that, it'd be a major undertaking. Hi. I'm already getting tired. This damn humidity is up again today. Man, it started going up over the weekend. And they said it's going to get worse all week. But if you go back about a week from before now, it was in the 60s. Like an early fall. Now we're back into the heat and humidity. After all that flurry of bikes and people back there, now it's pretty quiet. This is what I like. I like it like this. An occasional person, but for the most part, empty. And this little picnic area right here. Check that out. I remember the first time I ever came here, it was back in October of last year. And I was really surprised at how close the tunnel was to that Scenic. Trailhead, that is. It's probably good that I did this today. It's the closest good parking area to the tunnel, because the other one was, like I said, McConnell, but then past that you get all the way down to Ridgewood, and it's pretty far. And it's like 2.5 miles to get to the tunnel from there, from the other side. This is going about half a mile already. Some of these mile indicators online, the online maps for the trail, are slightly misleading, because it gives you the impression that the Scenic and the McConnell, which is up here, are about 0.5 or 0.6 miles apart. That's not really true, because it's already 0.55 miles. And I didn't even get to the tunnel yet. Then you gotta go through the tunnel. Then you go on the other side. Oh, I feel that cool air coming out here. Here we go. Tunnel with 3 names. You can see the floor was paid 1913, built, installed 28. Okay, and then here it says floor was paved in 2008, lights added in 2012. Picture of a train going through it. National Tunnel was known as a wet tunnel, water dripping from the ceiling. Icicles, here's the icicles. So that's been doing that forever. You wonder if they'd ever think about doing anything to it. Probably not. As long as the ceiling ain't coming down, just leave it alone. Caution, tunnel is dark and maybe icy. I can feel that cool air blowing through there now, man. Whew, that feels good. It's so damn hot out here today. This is great. See, look through there. You can't see through because to the other end because it's curved. This is a nice tunnel, man. I love this tunnel. Here's all the wetness, which you're gonna stay to the side. Okay. Let's go ahead and do an alternate video of this. Done this numerous times, but I'm doing it again. We just came from that way. And now we're going down to that way. Yeah. Look at that ceiling. And then look at all the water over there. Now, let's do this. Now we're in selfie mode. There's where we came from just now, Scenic. And now we are going this way through the tunnel. But it's nice and bright on my face. Stop it. Okay, good. Now we got our selfies for the day. Just to prove it was me. This is spooky. See, there's nobody around. This is what I like about this. You're in the middle of freaking nowhere with nobody around. I hear people coming now. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hi. Where's that noise coming from? People on the outside. This is seriously wet here. And it gets super wet coming through here. That's the part that I don't like. Now there's that symbol that somebody left on that door. And in the winter and in the early spring, that door's closed. And you can see, there's the other the side of the door. There's that side. Now we're back in the heat and humidity. Mile marker, let's say 25. Yep. And that roadway up there. Well, let's see, we've gone 0.72 miles from Scenic to the end of this tunnel. It's like 0.7 miles. So that trail map on that Montour trailhead map, forget that, the trailhead indicator says that from Scenic to McConnell Road is something like 0.6 miles. It's already wrong. We're at 0.75. McConnell's up there, probably at least another 0.25. I can see I can see the little blue, I guess that's a Porta John thing. I can see that from here, so it's probably about 0.25 from here. So that means that the two trailheads are about a mile apart, approximately. This is a nice section right here. Right there, a little pipe going through there. Yeah. Yeah, that tunnel makes it really cool through there. Before you get to that tunnel, man, you can feel that cool air blowing out like air conditioning. See, with this high humidity, it's not going to be good to do too long of a walk. So let's see, my favorite tunnels, let's go through them. Enlow is nice because they maintain the old structure without any modifications. It's straight, it's not too long, and it's dry for the most part. Now, the Greer tunnel is nice, it's short and sweet. It curves slightly, and now that construction they put in there, that metal work, kind of takes away from the originality of it. It's like doesn't look as pretty as it used to, but it's nice and it's dry. This here National Tunnel is the original structure, but it's so wet in there. But that's what makes it spooky. Now we're coming up on McConnell. We'll see if those, I'm pretty sure those piles of crushed limestone are still there, because I drove past this not too long ago, a couple weeks ago, and it was still there. I mean, they were still there. With those piles there, you can only fit a couple of cars. They probably could have found a way to put those piles somewhere else, but they have to be able to load that stuff into their trucks. So it's better than having it like sitting out here somewhere. Almost looks like those piles are all pushed into one big pile. I'll have to wait till I get up here and see it more clearly. Yeah, it looks like they pushed them all up. Originally they had little piles all the way down through that parking lot. So they pushed it all up into one area. Okay, so here we are, McConnell Road. Okay, so it says 1.2 to Ridgewood. Cecil Henderson Road, 0.9. That's approximately, that's 0.99. It's like 1 mile. Right. See, before they had these piles all the way through this parking lot. Now they pushed them all up in one large pile. One large pile, and then one this size pile right here. This one was over. They were all in there. These are pretty cool designs on these rocks. The wall. Alright, so like I said, we came a mile so far. We're going to keep on going. Hi. Probably go down to that housing plan and then come back. I don't really want to go too far because of the humidity. Humiditizer. Right. Hi. There's a little pathway up to the start of that housing plan. I wonder if people bring their cars close to that and just park, even though that's not a designated trailhead or anything. It's private property. If you're stuck in this heat like this without any shade, you start getting real tired. I'm getting that way right now. No helmet. So stupid. I mean, I can understand people saying, I don't even wear no helmet. I don't need a helmet. But it's like, well, there are rules to be followed. And that's written right there in the rules for the trail. You're just messing it up for everybody. Check out this, oops, let's come in here. It stinks here. Hi.
Hi.
Prudence Lane Bridge. Mile marker 24.5. I think I'm not going too much further. Only 1.25 miles. Normally I would go all the way down there to the Muse Bridge, but I don't feel like doing that today. It's too darn hot. Humidity. I need me a drink of Wawa. Yeah. Let's get a little alternate video of this area with this in the selfie mode, like right here. See, this is a miniature tunnel right here. I'm gonna head back. It's too hot. Man, I'm sweating more than I did that last time. Sweating a little bit like that on the all the way back. Here I am sweating here halfway through. And up here it really stunk. A dead animal or something, man. It really reeked. Right around here. Man, I am somehow really tired right now. That damn humidity is really a killer. And there's workers over there chopping up the fields. I was wondering what they're going to do with all that piles of crushed limestone. Are they going to use that near the tunnel? What are they going to do in that tunnel? Any kind of work, because it's got a paved floor and the sides are Maybe they'll put some more of this stuff down on the sides. The sides got like gravel, and I think probably wouldn't put this crushed limestone on that because it was getting really too messy and muddy and stuff. That deserves the gravel. Designed for the gravel. Whew, man, am I hot and tired. Way more tired than normal. See, here's that pathway. It goes up to this here plan of homes. You can actually drive a car down there. I wonder if people do that. So here I'm going to the Montour trail. I'll just bring my car down there and then come on this trail a little bit and then go right here to McConnell Road trailhead. First time I came here was last September. Parked at this McConnell Road trailhead, walked down to the tunnel, but I didn't go through the tunnel. I'm like, it looks too wet. I don't know, I wasn't too adventurous right at the beginning of this. The beginning of my journeys. See, these sections don't really need this crushed limestone on these portions of the trail. They're all real nice. They're good. They're not muddy or anything. Or washed out or anything. Whew. Yeah, I'm sweating to beat hell. See, last year I parked right over here. There's piles of limestone weren't there, so. But like this parking area can only fit, luckily maybe 5 cars. But now, 1, 2, 3, I guess you can put like 3 cars in there. And I have seen people park up here along the roadway. Connell Road. It says mile 24.7. Here's that sign for the penny day thing. Trailside cash donation. Parking available. Kernick and Tandem. And at Prudence Lane. So back down there. So they're saying parking available. These parking lots and at Prudence Lane. So you're telling me they're going to allow you to park in that complex there, that housing complex at Prudence? Well, residents probably won't be liking that. That's private stuff, man. I am so tired. I didn't even go on the trail yesterday. I went to a shopping mall. I still walked. 1.5 miles. I guess I think it's the humidity that's doing it. And the heat, too. It can really affect you. You start thinking about each step of this on the way back. Like, oh, I wish I was there already. But that, like, flurry of activity with all those people, now it's dead. There's someone coming up on a bike. Whew. And you go through that tunnel again, which is all wet. Now, I I don't know about you, but I mean, music is good and all that, and I love music. But if I'm out on this trail, or if I'm on a bike like that, I'm not going to be blasting music. I'm going to be, I want to just enjoy the nature. Yeah, I'm sweating so much. Gotta get something to wipe up all that sweat. Let's see what we got here. Okay, let's do this. Whew. Damn. Oh. This is only Monday. They say by Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we're going to be in mid-90s again with high humidity. It's no fun, man. It's no fun at all. But I'd say it's better than it being cold, because when it's cold and you come on this trail, like even in the 60s, and sometimes you need to wear a hat, then you start to sweat, and then your shirt and everything gets soaking wet, plus it's cold, then you feel like crap. Then you're like, oh no, am I gonna get sick? You can't win, man. Just stay home. Never. Always go out. Even if you just go to a shopping mall and walk around. At least you're getting some activity. This is isolated here. So you can't even see where that tunnel is yet. And then you go, as soon as you turn this bend up here, there you can see the tunnel now. I had made a couple of these videos through here. One of the videos I titled it, "Where Am I?" Just to see if I'd get any comments on that. I don't even get too many views on that one. People say, I don't care, who's this guy? I don't give a rat's ass about that guy. Caution, tunnel is dark and maybe icy. Walk your bike. I never see anybody walking their bike through here. Walk your bike. Say, what did I buy the bike for, dude? I ain't walking it. I'm riding it. This is really spooky right here. Nobody coming that way. And nobody coming. Look how dark it is right here. Wow. Can you imagine before they put those lights in there? That would be really spooky. This is, well, now it's really cool. Nature's air conditioning. See mile marker 25. Yeah, it sort of looks, look at how dark it is right here. See, now down here you got this gravel you can walk on, which you need to walk on because of this wetness. The water coming down like crazy up here. And there's not too many dry spots. And it gets dark. Shit, you can't even see. Hang on a second. I was gonna turn that little flashlight on. Forget it, I don't need that. It's seriously dark here. And wet. It's nice and cool in here. They say they paved this in 2008. They put the lights in 2012. Woo, woo, woo! I love it. See, now here, you look at it and say, yeah, this is like the Enloe tunnel. Nice and straight. There you go. Yeah, that one's sort of like that, but it's curved. Yeah. This is dry here. I like it dry. I don't like that water coming down. See, if they ever tried to do anything with this, it'd be a major, major project. Like they did with that Greer tunnel. Put that liner in there. And it takes away from the beauty of it. But here, I mean, geez, that wouldn't be a major undertaking, because look how tall this thing is. Damn, this is a tall one. Might cost a fortune. And then you'd wonder, well, if it's leaking like this now, and they try to put some kind of metal liner in it, they're going to cause some other leakage in some other way, the runoff, whatever. It's probably not going to be a good thing. It's like, well, just leave it alone, leave it alone. This is a really damp part right up here. I'm going to go over here now. This is leaking like a sieve. See, there's a leaking right here, man. Holy mackerel. Let's get through that real quick. Bam. Take a look back at it. Wow. And signs up here. So right now you're getting that cool air from the tunnel blowing out. And it feels like maybe be like a fall day. But meanwhile, it's in the 90s and it's humidity. Yeah. Let's take a look at this sign again. Thought I heard something. This sign, I keep saying on all my videos, they should put these signs everywhere. Give you the history of everything. Okay, this tunnel was the longest on the railroad. Bored in 1913. Concrete portals and liner were installed in 1928. 3 names: National, Bishop, and McConnell. The tunnel was included in the original section of the Montour Trail, opened in 1992. Check out that caterpillar there. So it could form, those icicles could break windows on the locomotives or cabooses. Track gang would be called to clear the ice. Huh. Cool. Check out that caterpillar there. Okay. Alright, we're on our way back still, yeah. So, let's see, I said I was 1.2. I went about 1.2 miles and turned around, so I got about half a mile left to go. Which makes sense, because like I said when I was coming down here, the tunnel was about 0.6 from there, so yeah, it's all adding up. All the numbers are hanging together. Fuzzy math. Now I'm hearing some kind of a bird up here. That's really loud. Is that a bird? It sounds like something else. That is super loud. That's right there. Wait. That was a loud son of a gun. There he is. That little bird making all that racket. He likes the trail. He's letting you know it. Take a good look at that tunnel from here. Boy, that looks... This is great, man. Words cannot express. Words cannot express the way I feel about man-made items. There's that bird again. There's this little section right here. Now see this straight section here. You could say it reminds you of the straightness of the Panhandle Trail. But this is way better than the Panhandle Trail because it's narrow and there's trees lining both sides and hanging over. Panhandle Trail is like way too wide. Hi. This lady's on those bikes kicking up a whole bunch of dust up there. Oh, man, these bugs. This is reminding me of the way it was there in June. We had those 90-degree days for like weeks. The heat wave of 2024. That went on for a long time. Now, see this little section up here to the right? This little picnic area. I mean, you could make a picnic here. And this is kind of reminiscent of when you come out of the Greer Tunnel and you're heading back towards Route 19. And there's that little clearing area right here. Look back, you still see the tunnel? I remember when I came here earlier this year, like, I don't know, it was March or April. I had that zoom camera. I was doing all that zooming. I kind of got tired of doing that because you got to carry all that shit around with you. Then you got to, when you get back and try to merge this stuff together, you got to merge all these videos together. And plus I have a cell phone video. You've got your body camera video and your cell phone videos. Then you got your zoom camera videos. You got to try to merge them all together. It's like taking forever. It's like, it's not worth it. That zoom camera is fine, but I guess if you're using that for some kind of surveillance, that'd be great. But on these trails, see, like, you could do it, like I was doing it from here, say, ooh, look at that tunnel, and then start zooming in, you know. I mean, I could zoom in with this here cell phone, which I'll do right now just to prove the point. It does the job. It's only like 7 times zoom. So zoom, 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 zoom. Zoom, there's 7 times zoom right there. You can see people coming out of the tunnel. Now that other camera is like something like 90 times zoom, or some crazy number like that. But when you're zooming like that, you lose focus of where, you lose sight of what you're looking for. Then you gotta zoom back out and gradually zoom back in, try to maintain line of sight. Now this is pretty spooky here. The bikes. See, like right over here, you can expect to be some wild animals coming out. Now it's kind of cloudy right here, it's shaded and cloudy out. And this is some spooky stuff. This is nice. Out in the wilderness. Well, check out that little, this looks like a little tunnel in there. No, I'll bet you that was a roadway, and they built, yeah, oh, that was probably for drainage or something. See it, there's a creek in there, and then there's like a little ductwork through there. That's old stuff, man. That's seriously old. See right there. Let me get a little alternate video. Yeah, alternate video. Right there. Right through there. And then the water's down in there. You figure lots of work had to be done for this whole area when those trains were coming. Look how dry, that's dried up down there. There's no water at all. When those trains were here, they would have to come here and maintain all this. If there was some kind of flooding or whatever, they'd have to dig all this stuff around and build all these ways for the water to go through. That's all long gone. So that stuff's not being maintained, or nobody cares about it anymore. Except for this trail. Whenever something's going to impact, flooding the trail or whatever, then they come and they fix the little parts of it. Like, for example, that little wall back there. That's probably been 100 years since that was put in. Imagine I've been working on the railroad, all the work that would be involved in maintaining these tracks. And just think about the trains coming through here. Wow. That's great. I keep thinking I'm hearing something. Let's see, I said I was 1.2, so it'd be like 2.4 total when I get up here. Maybe a little more. Alright, let's see, here's mile marker 25.5. Constantly turning around thinking I'm hearing stuff. I am sweating to beat hell. Now we're coming out into the sun. Can't wait for the leaves to change. This will look really great for a while. Car goes up to there. The name of that road is Tar Heights Road. Good, how are you?
Good.
It's good. Yeah, I'm so tired. Really didn't go that far today. I mean, Saturday was almost 4 miles. Today is only a total of 2.5. But I'm tireder now than I was then. I'm going to take a look at some of this stuff up here. Dawn Birdie Memorial Garden. Let's go over here and check this out. Montour Trail, Cecil Township. So, Let's look over here. Honoring our founders. I think I'm going to call it quits. So let's look at this sign for a second. We got, see McCormick. Okay, so that says McCormick Road .9. That's about right. Yeah. Georgetown Road 1.5. So if you park down at that other, you would take, that's 2.5, so that's too far. Okay. Alright, let's shut this bad boy down.